fuck. I'm not fucking gay at all. Oh, oh! Oh, 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 oh! This is getting technical now with the legs. Tom's going for the dry hold. I think they're beginning to enjoy it.
He's got himself onto it.
No. And he's just TKO'd himself. Yeah.
Fuck you. Is that overexposed?
No.
Okay. Right, ignore the room, it's a bit of a shit at the minute. If you want to buy any clothes, it's going up in Depop soon. But we've got another vape collab from Vape Espresso, and today we've got the cool ass black one. We're gonna go out and we're basically gonna, what we're gonna do to do this vape collab video?
We're gonna rip fat fucking clouds.
We're gonna blow some fucking vape into some bitch's face tonight. Look at those fucking ohms, that's a lot of ohms.
Wait, let me edit them here. Ready?
Beyblade music. Sony A7 Mark III. Top comment gets this t-shirt. This very t-shirt.
Please.
This very t-shirt, I'll give to a subscriber, okay? More people that use my fucking, more people that start smoking, I'll give away more free shit.
What,
maybe.
so I can't have it?
No. Right, see this string of VQ size large? I'll send this to one of you as well. The second to top comment will get this very stringer. I probably haven't washed it after a train.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah, yeah. You want this? They want this, Tom?
I want it.
When people want shit.
What?
What?
What do we do?
No, fuck. Oh, ow! Ow! Shit, my fucking hand! What we're doing tonight is, it's a Friday night. Tonight we're gonna go out, give this brand new vape a test. Now what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna smoke a vape, Alex is gonna smoke a cigarette. We're gonna see who can get the most pussy tonight. Yeah.
Here's Alex doing a warm-up set for the night. I knew Alex. Alex.
Confidential with the fire. Nah, he has a good chin. Oh, love it.
Hope she fucking Hey. Rip's quite nice for a little compact.
Just a nice little hidden throat.
Mate, you're fucking god. Oh my god. I actually make vape review videos. Tom. Hey, Tom. Fucking rip it. Fucking. Do you think you're ready to rip this fucking vape?
Then let me try it.
Give me 3 reasons why you can rip this vape right now. No, you just suck it and go. Alright, give me a review of this vape right now. What do you think the clock? Oh shit!
I like this.
There we go.
Right, as you probably guessed it, this video is sponsored by Vaporesso. And they contacted me and they're like, yo Mo, we love your videos. Do you want to do another review or mention on one of our products? So they've basically sponsored this entire video. So big shout out to them, because as you guys know, because my videos aren't PG and I'm creative and I don't make very normal videos, YouTube absolutely spanks me and bends me over from behind. So a big shout out to these guys for paying the bills and allowing my 17 children across the world to eat food over the next few months. So I've got a lot of child support to pay. Vape Espresso Extra, beginner's kit, $30, small, beautiful. It is a mouth to lung vape. So when you get this, it comes with 2 of these things. This is a pod, this contains the e-liquid, this contains the coil, and it comes with 2 of these pods. This is the battery, and they just snap in through like a beautiful little magnetized clip like this. So when you pull this out, you put your e-liquid into here with the coil, you get 2 different coils. They're measured in ohms. I'm probably gonna get some CBD e-liquid to use as well. Give that a spin, see how that is, just because obviously you've heard all these like miraculous miracle health benefits to it. I want to see if it actually helps with sleep and relaxation and other things and chilling you out. Might even get some cheeky THC, but as we're not at any festivals at the minute, I haven't really bothered. I'm a bit sad because the review would have been so fun to do, like with the boys at festivals, just being pieces of shit to people. Unfortunately, we've had to settle for my local city. Right, for all you vape fanatics out there is a 900 milliamp battery in here, which I think's apparently quite good. The coils within the pod, so I've been told, are also made from a new and upgraded cotton mesh. How nice of them. And that is that. So Vape Presso Extra. Use it on the nights out to look cooler. Use it to quit smoking. Use it to put whatever you want inside it and have a great time. But yeah, if you want to check that out, there's a link in the top of the description down below. If you click the link, it supports me, so I appreciate it. If you buy anything as well, it supports me even more. So big shout out, big love to you guys. And if you don't click the link, I actually hate you. Like, we're not friends. Right, these oversized are the ones. Size medium, 5'11", banging.
We get you with a plate.
So we are sampling my whiskey sour pre-workout. We'll see who's got the better one. It's Friday.
Oh, does it smell like whiskey?
Yeah.
This fucking tastes good.
I know, man.
It tastes nice.
I
mate.
know. Crazy how good it came out, if I do say so myself.
When I saw that you made it, but when I saw it coming out on your IG, I was like, it sounds fucking horrible.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Everyone, all the reviews are like, sounds terrible, tastes great. Now, I have tried Mo's pre-workout. If I was to describe it, it would be like berries mixed with Clorox bleach.
I completely fucking agree with that.
I couldn't sleep that night, if that's what you're into.
Did you take a stint?
Yeah, I took them both together.
Oh yeah. Did you fucking...
I was like, get me off this planet.
Seeing as I've gone full Conor Murphy / David Lade vegan CrossFitter, I've not hit arms in approximately 67 days. So Mr. Lipset is taking me through my first, holding my hand through my first bicep session in a very, very long time.
Arm day on a Friday, it's compulsory. Some people train for health, some performance. I train to look good when I'm leaning on the bar drinking a whiskey sour. How is it hard? All you do is jump out of the plane and pull a cord. Like, how do you get better at that?
Wait, let me get this on video. Well, what are we doing?
Mo's base. We fly to Mo.
Getting a ring.
You go, or we just go. He gets your legs. And if that goes wrong, we do a human centipede.
Right, so this guy's 100 jump, which is a monumental thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something called a ring. So we're going to exit, basically like in a really weird way.
I'm going to have my rig on. I go here. So you're going to go there. Like this, and then Mo, you're going to go here.
So just put your arse in my
Yeah, you should be like
Literally
this.
like
yeah,
that.
literally like that, okay?
Fucking
and then
hell.
we're going to go out, in, out. And then as we go out, Chris, you need to do a sit-up, and you need to push forward and forward.
Yeah, headbutt Mo's arse.
Yeah.
You stand, rather than being over him, you stand one leg in the middle of his legs.
If we all hang on, it'll work. Or just...
Right, what is happening, people? We're currently in the absolute whip right now, in the absolute whip that my daddy brought for me. We're in Portugal, we've been skydiving all day. I got like 3 jumps done. The last jump was fucking sketchy because the wind flipped around and basically I ended up doing a landing at like 30 miles an hour. Slide on my ass, I'm all good, all Gucci. The plan now is, right, we are getting some of this stuff, chorizo bread. It's like this amazing, incredible, yeah, chorizo bread. And I met this guy called Tom. I came out here on my own. I like traveling on your own, but it forces you to meet people. I met this guy called Tom who've been jumping together, and we're gonna eat some of this bread, then go cliff jumping. Aren't we, Tom?
We're off.
Oh, you get the goods?
I know, mate, I got the goods.
So there's like fresh bread with bits of chorizo inside. I don't have to come out here to skydive. Come out here to
see that.
Right, I think this is quite big, and there's this bit here which is probably like 30-40 foot, and we don't know if it's deep enough. We're gonna check the depth, and if it is, I'm gonna gainer it. But there's some huge jumps that I don't think are gonna flip, just because I broke my corkscrew last time where I jumped naked slash about a wetsuit. So we'll give this one a go. It's been a long time since I've actually done a proper flip, and see how it fucking goes. I don't like the crowd, do you? Go.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Camera mic's not working, thank you Sony. But we're not gonna do that one because it's like shallow. So we're gonna go to the bigger ones and check those ones out. I've been jumping out of aircraft all week. Now I'm stood on the tip of a 60-foot cliff. And I'm fucking shitting myself. Yep.
3, 2, 1.
So well. It was all going so well. It was one of the last jumps of the day. All you understand is that the hardest part of skydiving is landing. It's pretty difficult because you've got to judge distances, you've got to judge, like it's really difficult. You've got to judge altitude, what points to make a turn at. You need to land the stable canopy, it needs to be level, you need to land away from obstacles, you need to land in the designated landing area, and not most importantly, but kind of important, you need to land into the wind. Parachutes fall fast. So depending on the size of the canopy, if you just open your parachute and don't do anything and land on the ground, you're probably gonna break your legs if you're lucky. Parachutes are fast, parachutes are scary, landing is very hard. So you want to land into the wind because it slows you down and gets you into like a nice manageable speed to land, a nice manageable place. To make sure everyone lands into the wind and doesn't crash into each other and kill everyone, so everyone's going the same way, because like 8 to 12 people can be jumping at once. There's this thing called the T. And what the T basically is this big arrow that shows you the direction you're meant to land in. It shows you where to land, it shows you which way the wind's coming from, and it says, you want to land this way, this is the safe way to land. If you land this way, you will be landing into the wind and you won't crash into anyone else. We did this jump, exit the aircraft, jump's okay, bit of a flop, a few things went wrong, pulled the parachute opened, and I was like, happy days, all good, I'm probably not going to die today. Beautiful. And then I started to notice something was wrong. So I could feel a very, very strong wind that picked up. Like when you're under a parachute, you travel fast if there's a strong wind. You're just basically getting blown around like wherever the wind wants to take you. It's not good, especially with larger canopies. So I could feel that there's a very, very strong wind that picks up. And I flew down to the landing area, made my way to what's called the holding area, where you basically prepare yourself to land. And I could feel like this really, really strong wind. I looked down at the T, the directional marker that shows you which way you're meant to land so that you land safely into the wind. And I realised that it was the wrong way around. Rather than taking a nice landing into the wind, I was going to be taking a not so nice landing with the wind behind me, which is going to push you even faster. So let's say theoretically your parachute travels at 15 to 20 miles an hour ground speed when there's no wind. So you have your 10 mile an hour headwind that slows you down, so 15 minus 10, you'll land at a nice 5 miles an hour. Now let's say that you have a wind behind you. Let's say you have a tailwind and your 15 to 20 mile an hour parachute, we'll just call it 15 mile an hour ground speed, doing 15 miles an hour this way, suddenly has an extra 20 miles an hour of wind behind it. 15 plus 20 is 35 miles an hour. 35 miles an hour is very, very fast. 35 miles an hour is much faster than I can run. So, came in to do my landing, and there's a few guys in front of me, like you kind of land in like a big line just to keep things safe. I could see how fast people were going on this final stretch of their approach. So when you're below, let's say, when you're below about 150 feet, you cannot make any turns. If you try and make a big turn to avoid something, you lose a lot of altitude. And this is how a lot of people die. They turn too low, and what happens is the canopy, it goes like this, splats on the ground, they're dead. So, final stretch, 300 to 100, and as soon as I made that final turn where it's basically too late to make any more evasive maneuverings or proper turns, I went like a fucking rocket. And as I turned in, I was like looking and I was like, mate, there's two horses straight in front of me and I'm doing about 35 miles an hour. To my right, forward of me to my right was Steve, so I couldn't take a wider turn at risk of going to him. So at this stage, I'm like, shit, this is not good. I'm probably going to crash into a 1,000 kilogram horse at about 35 miles an hour. And it's not going to be an ideal situation. I was losing a lot of altitude very quick and I was going so fast. And anyway, start to go down, 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 down. And originally, you instinctively land on your feet. Like, you want to run it off on your feet. And I looked down and saw how fast the ground was coming and how fast it was like ripping below me. And I was like, it was like looking out the window of a moving car, you know, when you're on the motorway or something. It was like that. And imagine like someone being like, oh yeah, you got to get out now. Like, just put your legs out and jump out. I'm not actually going to stop or slow down. That's literally what it was like. Grab the brakes, half flare, slow myself down to like a, well, it actually speeded me up because you're transferring downward speed to forward speed so you don't break your pelvis when you hit the ground. Transfer that speed into, so basically hit the brakes, transfer that speed to that forward speed. I was like, no fucking way am I running this off. Leant back in the harness rather than forwards. And then instead of getting my legs ready to land, I lifted them up into like a seated position like I'm sat right now and kind of put my heels on the ground. I was like, right, we're taking an ass landing. And just went like that. And then, long story short, slammed flat on my ass, slid along the ground for about 10 meters and narrowly avoided two horses. I was probably about 5-10 meters away from the horses. Stephen gets on camera when he took his helmet off. The horses went crazy and ran off, got so close to them. But yeah, I did die, I didn't break my legs, and I didn't crash into two horses. A few other people tried to land on their feet, as you can see, and I was almost one of those people, and they stacked it hard. This is Hannah Lynn, who's a much better skydiver than me.
Put your legs up! Legs up! Legs up! Legs up!
And there's another guy as well, another dude who we're staying with. He's okay, thankfully. We had about 2 ambulances come for this. Exactly the same thing happened. He was on the same jump. He landed about 20 seconds after me. And basically the wind just caught the tip of his parachute and he didn't manage to flare fully because a bit of turbulence got him on the way down. And he smashed the ground hard. He literally fell.
Flare! Fuck! Leg. Left leg. Stay still. Stay still, you're good.
How did I fuck that
No, you
up?
didn't. Everyone's
No
doing that.
No
Just, you're good.
Everyone
Just stay still a minute.
Steve, who's got the camera on, ran over to him, and ambulances came, and it's all good, it's fine, it's okay, just some bruised and battered and sprained. Moral of the story is go skydiving, it's great fun. When something bad happens to you, be chill, train for it, remember your training, and do not panic. Just be calm, be zen, what will be, it will be okay. Even if the people in front of you are getting absolutely fucking annihilated and you're about to suffer the same fate, it will probably be fine. But yeah, don't panic, chill, relax, it will be Gucci. That was definitely my biggest near-miss skydiving. Touch wood, it will remain that way. And I won't be making another one of these videos again. But yeah, that was the time that I almost got absolutely worse skydiving, and it went very, very wrong. It could have gone a whole lot worse, and I was going to do another jump after that, but the winds are just too strong and picked up too much, so I didn't manage it. But great fun. I actually got some subscribers out there as well, which is fucking awesome. So any of you boys that were out there, you absolute legends, and if you're considering skydiving, do it. I go to Skydiving out in Portugal. Big shout out to those guys, always have the best time. And yeah, as I was saying, peace out. I love you to bits. I live to fight another day. Thank you. Stay safe. Good night.